We're going to go through a kinetic movement path for pec and anterior shoulder. Now for this you'll need a bench or box or something of similar height. The movement is going to be this, so very similar to your pec fly movement, but I want to make each component of that movement as active as possible. So my setup will be with the arm on the box like this, and I begin slightly higher up than my arm. Now I can play with a few variables of what angle I begin this exercise, so I can have my shoulder a bit further back behind my elbow, or I can take the shoulder a little further in front, and that will just change different lines of tension that you engage. Now I want to think, in order to lower myself down into the position, this will be my rails contraction, so I'm retracting the scapula, pulling the arm back as I lower down, and then when I get into my end position, I'm going to push down into the bench to slowly bring myself back up. So I'll give an example. I'll set myself up, arm is on the bench, I begin to retract the shoulder blade, and as I'm retracting the shoulder blade, I'm allowing myself to lower in this elevated fashion. I work through my end range, and then afterwards I begin to drive down into the bench to slowly bring myself up. So I'm now pushing as hard as possible into the bench to gradually get myself back up to the start position, and then I go into my second rep by beginning to retract the shoulder blade, almost lighten the arm as if I'm trying to lift it off this bench, and as I'm trying to lift it off the bench, I'm also allowing myself to lower down. And then when I get to my end position, I reverse, I drive down into the bench to bring myself back up.